One of the first few countries to completely raise all COVID restrictions is Australia. Therefore, travelers from all over the world are now able to move here without any exception. Hello and welcome to Edutrainex, your best buddy to guide for your visa applications. I am Nandini Watts, and today in this video, I will be telling you about huge PR increase in Australia and what does it mean for you. So watch the video till the end because I will be giving you some tips on how to increase your chances for PR in Australia. So over the last few years, Australia has continued to be an attractive destination for overseas immigrants. So thousands of people apply for Australian immigration each year for many reasons, including working, studying and settling permanently in Australia. Now, there are few more reasons to apply for an Australian PR visa, especially for skilled professionals. So for the last few years, Australia has invited 160,000 permanent residents annually. Now, to deal with the skill shortages across the different states, the Australian government has raised the migration cap by 35,000 for the program year 2022-23. Therefore, in this program year, Australia will accept 195,000 new permanent residents. And let me tell you a few more reasons to plan for immigration to Australia this year. So first of all, Australia has lifted all COVID-19 restrictions, as I already told you. So what happened that due to the global pandemic, most advanced nations including Australia had kept their borders closed to travelers. However, so now it's the travelers from, but now what has happened, the travelers from all over the world can move to Australia without requiring any exemption. Now, skilled migration programs in most Australian states are inviting nominations applications from overseas skilled professionals. So these are a few of the active and open Australian state nomination programs. So all these programs nominate the applicants for Australia PR visa, that is subclass 190 and provisional visa subclass 491. So if you want to know about Australia Permanent Residency Visa, how to apply, what is the eligibility criteria and everything regarding it, then you can watch our video. I'll put the link in the description below. Last year, the Department of Home Affairs Australia allocated 79,600 visa places for the skilled migration category. So, however, this year the DHA will accept an increased number of visa places. So, moreover, this number is likely to go further up after the latest increase by DHA in the annual migration cap. Now, this is an encouraging news for skilled professionals looking for immigration to Australia. So, several states of Australia have expanded their list of in-demand occupations, that is, relevant skilled occupation list. So, adding an increased number of occupations. This means that skilled visa applicants will now have a wide range of occupations to nominate, and the nomination requirements for skilled visa applicants have also been relaxed under key state nomination programs. So under the point-based general skilled migration program of Australia, you can apply for any of the three most popular skilled visa categories, that is skilled independent visa subclass 189, skilled nominated visa subclass 190 and skilled work regional visa subclass 491. Now, I'll be making videos on skilled independent visa subclass 189 and skilled nominated visa subclass 190 separately so that we can understand what are their eligibility criteria and document requirements. So stay tuned for more updates. Now, time to tell you about the main requirements to apply for a skilled PR visa in Australia. First of all, check your occupation in the relevant skilled occupation list of Australia. Then you must be under 45 years of age. You will need to provide IELTS test results for English proficiency. Provide a skill assessment report from an approved assessing authority, that is ACS, AACA and Beta Assess, etc. So you must obtain a minimum of 65 points out of 100 in the online skill select system based on key profile factors, that is age, education, English language skills, work experience, etc. You will also need to submit a medical certificate and police clearance certificate as and when asked by the visa office. And other basic process requirements you'll also have to fill out.
With every passing day, more and more students are joining Edutrainex's highly successful PTE courses, which are very result oriented yet inexpensive, which you can join from anywhere in the world and realize your dreams of studying or settling abroad. So, if you're struggling with your English test requirements, join us today for guaranteed success.
Now, here comes the most important segment of the video, that is how to increase the chances for PR in Australia. Since Australian PR visa is awarded through a points test, there are a number of ways to increase your chances of obtaining it by receiving as many additional points as possible. These are the 10 areas where you can increase your points. So the most common areas where applicants can boost their points are age, employment, diploma, trade qualification, de facto partner skills, and their level of English. Whether you are a native English speaker or not, passing the PTE exam can provide valuable points. So it is a helpful way to achieve additional points and increase your chances for PR. So for superior English, you will receive 20 points. For proficient English, you will receive 10 points. And for competent English, you will receive 4 points. Now, it is worth keeping in mind that you can study for the PTE test before your application date and is a great way to get those extra points. So, gaining work experience in your nominated skilled occupation or a related skilled occupation can add points to your PR application. Now, it is possible to earn 5 extra points with just 1 year of experience. So, keep in mind that both overseas and onshore work experience can be counted. So a person can receive a maximum of 20 points for employment experience. Now, students who complete a course associated with an occupation listed on the Australia Skilled Occupation list have a greater chance of receiving permanent residency. So upon graduation from a recognized Australian university or vocational school or college, you can apply for a work visa in Australia. Now, students who qualify for this visa are allowed to stay and work in Australia for a period of 2 to 4 years, depending on their qualifications. Now, in order to earn additional points for your PR application, 2 to 4 years is lengthy of time. So, your age has a significant impact on your points, as I said earlier. So, the highest score goes to those between 25 and 32 years old. However, people over 45 won't receive any points, so it is recommended to apply before the age of 32. So, it will always be worth pursuing earlier rather than later. Getting nominated for visa subclass 190 by a state or territory government can earn you 5 points. So regional PR applications are becoming more common. A student who has completed a 2-year Australian study requirement in a regional area is eligible for 5 additional points. Now, it is not impossible to obtain PR in Australia, but the process is long and difficult. So make sure you do your research before applying and understand where you can gain the points. If you need any help getting PR, you can contact us and we will be happy to help.